Hello everyone and welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers, and let me see if I'm recording. Yes, I am. So we're back at Sendai, and we're back after meeting with two incredibly weird and creepy people. One was a researcher at the university and one was a writer. I don't know if I would use that word for him, but an extremely unpleasant guy. So let's return to the camper, because our main thing is to gather intel now. Because we for sure know there is a jail here. Just need more info.
Sophia, you can confirm there's a jail here.
Exactly.
Right? The smell got a lot stronger once we entered the city. So yes,
can we
sure
pinpoint from where the smell is coming from?
And the man we met earlier, his name was Natsume?
Extremely creepy person, with an extremely suspicious, loyal fan base, kinda like what Alice was doing. And like I say, I hope they don't drop the ball here, and kinda subvert our expectations. Like, it would seem it's Ango, but really, the Monarch is someone else that's pulling the strings. And maybe because of those decisions, Ango is getting popular and selling, but deep down it's someone else. I'm not rooting for it. I don't think that's the case. I think it's the pretty straightforward one, the first one, but I don't know.
I just did a quick search on him. Here's what came up.
Okay, hit us with the info.
Grandson to renowned writer Sogo Natsume.
Okay.
Currently a successful light novel author.
So, definitely some pressure here, because his grandpa was a renowned writer.
Says the guy kicked off his career with his debut work, Prince of Nightmares, which won the grand prize in the Sokaisha Awards. This thing's selling stupidly well. It sold 1 million copies alone.
Pretty suspicious, if you ask me.
1 million? That's kinda nuts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for someone's debut to hit numbers like that is nothing short of a miracle.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, for a debut, that's pretty fishy.
I checked social media, and, well, this whole thing is kind of bizarre.
Oh?
Natsume's fans are probably going on some kind of rampage, right?
Yeah,
There's a rumor that some
probably.
people got beat within an inch of their lives, just because they were sort of dressed like Natsume's characters.
For real? Dang, you have some crazy people there.
Right. But the worst part is that no one stepped in to stop them. In fact, the attackers were praised for what they did.
Well, bonkers.
These are likely the same kinds of people who defile Masamune's statue with flyers.
Yeah.
They clearly lack
They
self-restraint.
clearly like something, but I don't know if it's self-restraint. I would say it's something
The
more.
fans at the station seemed really passionate too.
Yeah.
It was almost like they were part of a cult.
Exactly.
I'm checking some of the online forums. It looks like there's about 100 threads created
Should
about
have taken
this
the
dude
book with the
almost every
autograph.
day.
Maybe there was a keyword for visiting the jail there.
And they're all positive. Not only that, but
Huh.
all of these IP addresses are from Sendai.
Checks out. That's the jail working.
Crazy suspicious. This is definitely our guy then, right?
Not 100%, but definitely could be. Maybe someone else is pulling the strings.
We haven't determined his abilities as a writer yet.
If he really is just some freakishly talented writer, then the jail here has nothing to do with him. And he earned
Yeah,
all that praise,
not a high
right?
chance of that, but
There's
there's
still a
always
chance he's our
something
Monarch too,
that
ain't
could
there?
be there. Yes, there
That's
are.
what we're
Yes,
gonna
there
find
are.
out. Tomorrow, we'll go into town and see what intel we can dig up.
Meanwhile, do you have that book? Maybe before I hit the sack, I could read
If
some
he's
parts.
the Monarch, then there's a good chance we'll run into some victims who've had their hearts changed.
Also,
Just
yeah.
like in Shibuya.
Oh yeah, we should probably let Inspector Gramps know too, huh?
Yeah,
Good
probably.
idea. He might be able to give us some other clues too.
Do we have any way of contacting him?
Okay, well, I guess we should all probably hit the hay. We've got a busy
Yeah.
day tomorrow.
If not, we can always send an email to him.
So, why the hell are we sleeping up top?
Why not?
Might as well be sleeping outside. Ain't it gonna be cramped?
I don't know. It's kind of large tent.
There's nothing we can do. There isn't enough room in the car.
Yeah.
Besides, it's not as bad as you
It's
say.
an adventure.
Back when there were more students at the atelier, it was quite normal for us to sleep huddled together due to lack of space.
That's not very. That's not something you should be I'm not saying he's proud of, but that's you better not tell people about that.
Man, you always keep cool in the weirdest possible
Yeah.
way. You know that? Come on, guys, are we really just gonna call it a night?
What do you
Shouldn't
want
we,
to do?
all be playing cards till super late or stargazing or something?
Sounds nice, especially the stargazing part. Fortunately, there's a lot of light pollution in the cities, so stargazing is a little hard. I would like to go
Is
stargazing.
that the kind of shit we're supposed to do on a big trip like this?
Nothing we can do now.
Sure, whatever. But I mean, come on, dude. Something ain't right here.
Forget it, Ryuji. We're up early tomorrow
Yeah.
anyway, so you'd better get some rest.
Man, it's gonna be hot as hell with 3 of us and Morgana, ain't it?
Nothing but nagging. I mean, come on, man.
Very true.
Come
That
on.
fur certainly won't help things either.
Yeah, and cats being mini furnaces doesn't help
Oh, what
as
do you
well.
want from me? I can't help that I'm a cat. Not that I'm actually a cat, though.
Of course, of course, of course.
Guys, shut up.
Jeez, someone needs
Sorry.
their beauty sleep. Oh, Christ.
Wrong. Not like that. Like this. This.
And a sleep talker at that. Peaceful breathing? How could you sleep while hearing that? Oh, brother. Also, we've racked up some points here. Must be a lot. I need to check that. Also, ooh, I like that
Awesome.
Sendai has that Masamune statue on the left side of the date. That's pretty awesome. That's a nice attention to detail. I love it.
Aww.
You're just not a morning person, are you? Yeah. Usual pillow. Yeah. I'm also sure. I also can't sleep very well the first 1 or 2 nights in a different place. Okay. Tanabata. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. Yup. If it worked the first time, it's gonna work the second time. Looks quite nice, this place. Very clean. Begin investigation.
I should write something.
What? What happened with the music here? Something's weird. There is sound, because we can see their I mean, hear their grunts, but why isn't there music? Maybe.
I'll just add this.
Let's save. We can hear the sounds. No. I'm looking for this. System settings. Poop as well. Config. Sound. Okay, this will help a bit. With the investigating part, the music was just strangely quiet. The meat looks real. If that's the best way you can compliment that, I don't know.
Welcome.
Oh. Of course I won't, game. Of course I won't. Oh, that's a great idea, actually. Kudos to you, developers. That's a great idea. It's that you're not left out if you happen to miss, but they will be pricier. So that's kinda something for something. It's a very good idea,
Is that all?
if you ask
Here
me.
you are. Thanks again.
What a coincidence. What? It's in heaven.
Superb.
Oh, that's good. Here you are. Thanks
Just in
again.
case.
Oh, that's good.
And
Thanks
just
a
in
lot.
case,
Come
because
again.
it will be an ingredient. Might as well buy it, it's not that pricey. So, anyone here wants to spill some beans on what's happening? Any out of this world stuff? Any monsters come to devour your dreams or make you compulsively buy, for example, weird books that are subpar but seem to be selling well? Anyone? Does not seem to ring a bell with them for some reason. Anywho, dead end. So let us go here. I can see the Velvet Room icon. And we can see Ryuji. Hi. Can we talk to you? No, we can only go to... Let's examine this. I wanted to see if she has anything to say to us.
Trickster.
No? Also, let me...
Awaken your new self.
The high, Pixie.
May luck be on
Shame
your
she's not
side.
talking anything additional. Maybe there will be something we unlock later on. So, Ryuji, any info?
Yo!
They do not, most certainly. Maybe a little bit like Daleks, but... Kusodama, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, weird flex, but... chocolate banana?
Hey.
Are they actually good?
Sweet.
Never had any, so I don't know.
What the heck?
Seems kinda weird. Is something wrong? That's nothing to be angry about. That's just your weak will. Okay. Yes, you should. Oh, skeptical woman. Yeah, oh, I agree. I agree. They are, probably. That gave us 2%. I am astonished that that gave us 2%. That's no info. No info at all.
Will that be all?
One more, and for now I'll end buying those HP recovery stuffs. I'll just see if the shops have any recipes or something like that. Oh, sorry. And the manager said that the guy, the writer, likes their products. Oh. Yeah, that's very familiar. Sorry. Okay, that was
What is
nice.
it that you seek?
Ooh.
Have you
Actually,
made
I will
thank you for your
partake.
business? We pleased. I shall await your return.
No.
What is it
I
that
thought
you
that
seek?
that was
I shall await.
Yusuke.
Something is amiss.
Unusually, you say. See? Told you the woman in Yukata had dead fish eyes. Pineapple shop.
Ah, welcome.
Okay, this recovers SP, so I'll get 3.
What'll it be?
Okay,
Thanks a
no.
lot.
No. That's enough of that. How are you girls doing? How did that come into conversation when going into a store? Okay.
My.
Haru's cool. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's definitely fishy.
Could it be?
Yeah, seems like it. Oh. He gave you a hamburger? That's weird.
I can take your order whenever.
Is it like a packaged one? A vacuum sealed burger? He gave you a vacuum sealed burger just like that? Okay. Oh, okay. Probably. Oh, okay. I wonder if Bookworm is the university teacher.
Hey.
Yeah. I wonder as well.
Well, hello.
What did you say? Mahal?
So that's what you're getting? Can you
Yeah.
hold all that? So that's what. Thank you. So that.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that.
Yeah.
Can you hold all? We recommend.
Yeah.
Can you hold all that? So that. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. So that's what you're getting?
No, I
I'll
have.
be waiting.
Okay.
Let's go back.
Okay, so I need to see if I can listen on to a couple of things. Oh, you would be surprised, they will. Can I listen on to anyone? Probably people that are standing still, not walking, so I need to see if someone is suspiciously standing still and talking about stuff. There's the skeptical woman here. Maybe I missed someone. Isn't there a bookstore here where I could get some info? Just wondering. No, and I cannot go here. Okay, interesting. So I missed something, but where? Oh. Yeah, weird. We've listened on to you. Maybe we need to listen again for some more info. Oh no, that's the same. So we're gonna speed through this. Well, if it's the same, it shouldn't give us the prompt, I would say. But you? You seem to be standing. You're not talking. Talk to you girls. Went here. Let's go through the center. No one at the center is talking about anything that we can listen on to. How about...
Let's head back.
How about here, up here on the walkway? Okay, we can't go there. Someone must be gossiping here, come on. Don't believe you guys aren't. Come on, get me some leads here. Oh, a grumbling man. Hopeless romantic. Okay. Yeah, that didn't give us any info.
Hey, hey!
So what was the point of that? If it didn't give us any info, not even a percent or two. It is something to give us hints, but... How about you guys? Nope. Just decorations. How about you? Nope. Come on, people. Give me some info. I am in dire need of info. Oh. I thought I could hear people talking in the line, but... Okay. I don't think it works like that, lady.
What did you say?
Oh.
Really?
Yep, need to go there, I think. I guess we're done. I guess we're done.
All right.
Yep.
Leave it to me.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Let's see if there's something fishy here, or if we can learn a code word. He's gonna see Haru again, isn't he?
That's quite a crowd for a book signing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many people. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, I actually feel that. I also don't feel very well when there's a lot of people around. Kinda makes me extremely anxious, and I also get that feeling of throwing up coming. So I understand the pain.
For Emma and change everyone's hearts like Alice did?
Maybe, or maybe this will be a bit tougher to
We
do.
should keep an eye on him for now.
Natsume-san,
Maybe the Emma
I just
password
wanted
is
to
that
thank you
Nightmare
for putting
Prince
out
or
such
something, the
wonderful
name of his
work all
book.
the time. I was so touched by your book. I ended up buying
50
copies.
copies?
Yeah, well, I bought 100. Some
Oh,
to read, some
good
to
God.
collect, some to give out, and some to...
To what?
My goodness. Thank you. I'm flattered.
I don't believe you.
Reading your book somehow gives me hope,
Somehow.
courage to keep going.
Somehow, you say.
I won't rest until each and every one of...
Well,
Okay, that's
I have said
fanatical.
that I want my book to reach as many people as possible. I can't help but feel guilty, though.
I don't believe you.
Overdo it.
No, it's okay. I'm helping you because
Of
I want
course,
to.
of course.
I heard the reason he started writing novels was for this poor girl who's bedridden in the
Oh.
hospital. Supposedly, he wanted her to keep fighting so she could one day see him finish his novel.
That sounds fishy.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Oh, of course he is.
I know, that story alone's enough to make me cry. I guess even real life is like a novel sometimes.
Uh-huh.
We have
Okay.
to tell the whole world about Ango Natsume's good
Please
deeds.
don't. Please don't.
I'd expected as much, but he's really popular.
Well, just like Alice
Do you
was.
think that bit about the girl in the hospital is for real?
Alice was actually in TV.
Dude
On
didn't
TV.
seem like the type, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I don't think Natsume said anything resembling a key.
Yeah.
Could it be because he really isn't a monarch?
Hmm.
Or
Like I
perhaps
said,
he's
maybe
just being careful.
it's kind of subverting our expectations. We are nearly sure it's him, but maybe it's someone else, someone that's close to him, maybe his family or maybe a loved one that just wants him to succeed.
If he is
Maybe.
the monarch, maybe everyone here's already had their hearts changed.
Would be a cool twist.
Meaning he wouldn't need to give out his keyword. Hey, Inari, what's that you've been reading?
His book?
Ango Natsume's novel, Prince of Nightmares.
Someone finally got the good idea. I mean, you had to read the book to get an idea of it and of him.
Inari?
Sorry,
You
I
actually
hit the
bought that
microphone
thing?
again.
I simply wanted to check whether the content of the book
Yeah.
was truly deserving of the fervent praise it's received.
And if it isn't anything familiar, we could have Sophia run a search in the net about some lines and determine if it's stolen from the so-called bookworm author, the two girls we're talking about.
Well, how
I
is
think
it?
it's good
Is it
idea.
good?
A good idea.
How should I put it? For any creative
Hmm.
work, one should be able to feel some sense of its creator's passion.
But
No matter how crude or unrefined the work may be, there should always be some sort of spark present to those engaging with it.
oh,
I'm not
and
terribly well versed in the literary arts, but I feel nothing when reading this book. The sentences are formed well enough, but what's here is shockingly hollow.
not that surprising,
It's as if
honestly.
these words have been taken from someone else and given the most bare minimum coat of paint possible.
Run a search.
Let me see. Oh, wow. This line here is lifted from an anime from 2 years ago.
Huh.
The words got changed a bit, but that's definitely it.
So, don't need a
I
search.
think I've seen this one before too. And this one. Wait. Is this whole book just a bunch of stuff he ripped off and strung together?
Maybe.
If the original writers, or worse, their fans, ever saw this, there'd be a freaking riot
Probably.
online.
I can't possibly fathom how such a fraudulent piece of work garnered this much praise.
Well, shadow magic cognitive world shenanigans.
That is, unless the fans had their desires stolen.
Yeah.
With all that we know now, it's safe to say there's definitely something going on.
But what's the password?
If only we knew the keyword,
Yeah.
we can investigate the jail for ourselves.
Think we should ask some of his fans?
Maybe.
They've all had their desires taken.
If this is anything like the situation
He
in
also,
Shibuya,
yeah.
I doubt they'll tell us anything.
Guess we're kinda stuck then. Have we heard anything from Gramps yet?
He
Probably
said he'd
not.
be here by tonight.
Oh.
Maybe he.
Alright then. I guess we should go ahead and wait for Inspector Hasagawa then.
I'm honestly surprised he'll be here personally. I thought he was gonna just intervene at the end, the very end, but... And he'll just give us info online, but
Why do you think Natsume wrote this novel?
Honestly, I have no clue, but I think it's neither of those.
In all honesty, I'm not sure myself. No matter how much praise your work receives, if it was built on the backs of others,
Yeah.
you cannot truly call that praise your own.
Yeah.
Those compliments will surely ring empty. Anyone
Maybe
in the
he
arts should
had an
know this.
ulterior motive, or a motive that was twisted along the way,
That is why
you know?
I don't understand. What was he thinking when he wrote this
Also,
novel?
I'm starting to see something. Will every jail that we encounter first will have something to do with values or things important to our party members? Because the first one hit close towards Anne's story. She felt that because she went through similar stuff. And the second one is hitting Yusuke because he's also a person of arts. And, well, not a writer, but a painter. So the whole art thing is quite close to him. So I am wondering about that.
What are you two doing? Let's get going.
Okay.
My apologies. It wasn't my intention to...
This is an interesting speculation. I think it could be like that. Because we would get additional info, not only on the monarchs, on the story, but also what's troubling
Pretty
our
nice
own
ride you got
guys deep inside.
And I gotta say, I didn't expect Sendai to be on the agenda. How'd you know there was a jail here?
Well, about that.
I smelled it.
Yeah, surprise. Yeah, gonna need to get used to it.
Smelled it?
Anyways, have you
Yeah,
learned
disregard
anything
that.
new?
Ah, yes. Ango Natsume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's suspicious, all right. His book's been selling like crazy, but only here in Sendai. Most of the other stuff I've heard
Jail,
lines up with what
definitely.
you guys told me. Anyhow, I did some asking around, and here's what I found. Apparently, everyone in Natsume's little fan club becomes friends with him through Emma.
Interesting.
And once that happens,
Very
they
interesting.
start buying his book any and every chance they get. Some even go into debt because of it.
Definitely the same as
Any
Alice.
of this sound familiar?
It's just like what happened
Yeah.
with Alice.
Kinda weird that it's the same modus operandi.
He might have different methods from Alice Hiragi, but I'm almost certain Natsume's using the same power.
Yeah.
In that case, we really need to get our hands on his keyword.
Can't we just nab the shithead and make him cough it up?
Nope.
Do that, and I would have to arrest you
Yeah.
for assault. You can ramble on about the jails all you want. Best case scenario
Yeah.
is you getting
Yeah.
dragged off to a mental institution.
Ah, right.
Well, we're phantom thieves, so going at it directly's not
She is
preferred
right.
anyway.
A real true-to-self rogue would be dazzling and stealthy.
Ah, there goes Beauty Thief. Always trying to be elegant and subtle and
Well,
stuff.
she is right.
Beauty what?
Disregard.
My name is Beauty Thief.
I see. She's really calling herself that?
Getting back on
Yeah.
track. We gotta think of a way to get that keyword.
That's where I come in. You better thank me for this later.
Oh?
Or what?
You got it?
Natsume's holding a party tonight in celebration of Prince of Nightmares, passing over 1
Interesting.
million in sales. And I just happen to have
Oh, you just happen to
invitations for
have.
all of which means
We get the keyword
You're
like
crashing
that.
a party?
Hey, that sounds fun as hell. Don't you?
This is our
Right.
chance.
And if it's invite only, there's a chance security will be light as well.
So, what do you think? Glad we struck a deal?
Yes, for now.
You did pretty good, Gramps.
Yeah, nice one, Gramps.
I must admit, I'm seeing you in a
Gramps.
whole new light, Gramps.
Yeah, you really came through, Gramps.
Oh, you're just beating the dead guy now.
I knew we could count on you, Gramps son.
And you just said cheerfully like that.
Come on, guys, at least call me by my name.
Don't feel bad, Gramps.
Oh. You're codenamed Gramps now. Okay. I'm guessing
you all very
the
much for
easiest
coming today.
would be Haru getting this, because he seems to be smitten by Haru. She is an incredibly happy, cheerful, beautiful lady, so we can't blame him.
This is just a small token of my appreciation.
And extremely elegant at that.
Nevertheless, I hope you enjoy yourselves.
So she would have an easy way
Mr. Natsume.
to get that
Truly.
code word from him.
It's all thanks to
Keyword.
everyone working so hard to push sales. All I did was write.
All you did was copy.
Oh, you're too
Yeah,
It really is impressive how
too arrogant, I think.
considering the amount of competition there is these days. But I know we tried to promote you early on as the grandson of renowned writer Sogo Natsume, but I never would have expected you to perform this well.
Yeah,
The praise you've received is due entirely to your talent, Mr. Natsume.
of course, of
You're
course.
a shining star to...
My talent, you say?
Even he doesn't
Well,
believe
now,
that.
I wouldn't go as far as the words on the page matter little. If there's something worth talking about, the people
Jesus,
will
how
always
pretentious
spot
can you
it.
sound?
There, all one
So
needs
why
to
is there a
do write
guy
little story
with a
about it.
pineapple hairdo here, standing on the right side?
For example, take that origin story about how I started writing because of...
Pardon my asking, but is that story really true, Mr. Natsume?
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
Of
Truth,
course.
Fiction. Does anyone really care? You might recall Ichiryu Madarame's confession on TV not too long ago.
Oh,
Surely you remember. His signature piece. What was the name of it?
Oh, do you mean the Sayuri?
yeah, the Sayuri.
Ah, yes, that's it. That piece was certainly lauded as the pinnacle of beauty at the time.
Oh,
But
you're
if you
gonna
ask
get hit
me-
in the face.
Dick.
The trash! How rude!
That was out loud.
He has no idea what was put into that painting.
Yusuke, I know how you feel, but
I'm all right.
Oh, cool and composed, like a fox.
I have a favor to ask. Would you mind if I handled this one?
Of course,
I promise I'll
of
get
course.
the keyword from him.
But
There's a good chance he remembers your faces from the other day.
Yeah, this is personal.
However, I was toward the back of the crowd, so there's a good chance he
Interesting.
won't recognize
Sly
me.
as a fox.
right. Yusuke might be our best.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'll be off.
Good luck.
Pardon me for interrupting. I happen to be a big fan of yours, Natsume-san. Forgive me. I was hoping I might trouble you for an autograph.
Hey, Mr. Natsume is a busy man. You can trouble him later.
Come now. I'm sure one autograph
Yes.
won't hurt.
You mean it? My thanks, Natsume.
Oh, good God, you're even pretentious when you're signing stuff.
To receive an autograph from the great Ongo Natsume himself,
Oh, jeez.
this honor is truly more than I deserve.
You've mastered the art of butt licking.
Nonsense. Don't sell yourself short. It's readers like you who allow authors like me to keep writing.
So you say.
I see. That's a wonderful way to look at it. Oh, right. Do you by any chance use Emma?
Of course. With how convenient it is.
You
How could I
say.
n-
If you don't mind, could you please add me to your friends list?
Huh.
Not at all. The keyword is Prince of Nightmares.
Really? Didn't I call it at the beginning of this episode or in the previous one? Didn't I say that it's the name of this book? Really, game?
Thank you very much.
And you guys, all of you there, no one expected to try that.
Now, there is one more thing.
No one.
I overheard you and your entourage mention the Sayuri earlier. If I'm not mistaken, you said it should be thrown out with the trash. As though it were some...
So you heard that, did you? Is that what I said? Well,
I did a
think
little fast
someone
forward
of your
here.
taste agrees with me.
No.
In the end, that painting only held value because of whose
You're gonna
name was
punch him.
attached to it.
The Sayuri was painted by my mother. This may be unprofessional of me, but professionalism be damned. My mother painted the Sayuri at the cost of her own life. It is her final masterpiece. That painting was crafted with a love that simply cannot be found anywhere else. Don't you dare lump it in with that soulless drivel you cobbled together from authors far more talented than you.
He isn't pulling his punches, and the guy just got cold feet.
Hey, you can't.
Oh, he can.
I merely spoke the truth. Now, if you'll excuse me, we've got what we came for.
Yes.
Let's head out.
Oh, that got you worked up, didn't it?
Soulless drivel? That little bastard. What the hell does he know?
That you're a little... Not even gonna finish that.
It's all right, Mr. Natsume. He's just, looking to blame you for something.
Oh yeah, well, of course. It's not that you're an awfully rotten human being, sorry.
Shut up!
Someone's showing his true colors.
No matter. He'll come around just like the rat.
Oh, you... What a...
My apologies. I couldn't hold myself back. I suppose I still have much to learn.
Well, I don't blame ya
Dude,
for not holding.
Everything worked out. We got
He actually went graciously about it, using words, quite subtle ones, and being quite a what's the word I'm looking for? Equilibristic?
Yeah, you did
You were quite a wordsmith there.
I was actually pretty impressed with how you stood up
Yeah.
to him.
Well, I can't say my assessment of his book was entirely correct. Whatever someone feels from a work of art, no matter what that work may be, ultimately comes down to the individual.
So I'm calling it. Every jail will have something to do, at least the beginning jails, will have something to do with one of our party members.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, we all love
So
seeing
far,
you stick it to that
we are having good hunches on everything.
In any case, we've got the keyword now. All that's left is to
Yep.
find our entry point.
Masamune statue?
Sendai Station would be a good place to look. How
Probably.
come? The smell isn't as strong there. The security's probably more lax.
Yeah.
The station should be a safe point of entry, just like in Shibuya.
Good
So
idea.
I guess
Good
we're
thinking.
doing it then.
Yeah, we've got everything we need.
Yep.
Tomorrow, that jail's getting a visit from the Phantom.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So. Oh, okay.
Hey, there's something I
Well,
wanted
of course.
to ask you. Yusuke might have been acting calm just now.
Yeah.
He seemed
Same
kinda
as Anne.
sad.
It just hit
Why
home.
was that? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So when someone disrespects something important to you, it makes you more sad than angry.
Well, depends on the person. Oh, there's actually an...
At the very least, Yusuke seemed to feel that way.
Yes.
I think I'm starting to understand him a little better now.
Cool.
Thank you for explaining that to me.
Don't mention it. Okay. So,
I've been waiting for you. The desires
Hi.
in this place have been stolen as well.
We know that.
The voices of countless hearts are stirring about. At the same time, I can feel the threat of the
That can't be good.
only growing stronger. I have called you here to deliver important news.
And what are the news?
Bonds you have forged will now impart an even greater power to
That's
your
good.
personas. This new power, it seems it was born from a connection you've made during your travels. This will become the sustenance,
Sustenance,
that will
you say?
nurture your potential. Cherish it
I like the
dearly.
way they have with words here. In the Velvet places, and some of the characters use... They kind of flow very nicely, and I like that they try to make it sound like more of a literature work.
I admit I'm somewhat jealous. There is no doubt that they will give you the strength needed to cut through.
Yes, always in Persona games. Nice. Nice. Great. Okay, those are good. Those are good. I will be sure to take advantage of them. Also, I absolutely love the music in the Velvet Room. That's another thing. So.
So tired.
Oh, come on.
Out of it, Ryuji.
Yeah.
I know. I was so excited last night.
Like a kid.
What, you think it's Christmas morning or something?
Any idea how big this place is? Can you tell, Sophia?
Well.
Based on the smell, I'd say it covers nearly all of Sendai.
Whoa.
It's quite big.
Considering
But also
what's happening
cool.
throughout the city, the scale makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's all coming to an end.
We'll be sure from that. Time to get to work.
Right. We're heading into the Sendai jail.
Right on. So, how does this place work? Yeah, it does. Okay, so let's save a bit here, because there was a lot of talking involved. How are we doing with the time? 42 minutes as well as the previous episode, so I'm guessing this will be a good place to end this episode, so on the next one we can focus on the first trip to the jail. So, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, take care, and cześć!